Hey everybody, it's Tia Noire. I wanted to do a quick flip through. I just finished this book. I had it for just about a month before I finished it. My husband had gone and got me a stack of the cozy books. He didn't realize they were smaller than the usual books I got, but I told him I would color them anyway because he got them for me. So, excuse the big rumbling in the back. I have the attic fan on because it's really chilly outside and it was kind of stuffy in the house, so I'm bringing in some fresh air. But so anyway, I used Hulu markers and gel pens. So we have Cat Crimes by Jade. It was a fun little book. I was still frustrated and annoyed with the size because it was hard to get the page dividers in to protect the picture behind it. They kept shifting every now and then. But it was a cute book overall. I do like the art in these. I just wish they were a bigger size. It would be so much easier to manage. I know I usually have music with this, but I wanted to talk about some of the pictures because of the lighting in them. We have one coming up here soon, right now. So for those that don't know with the lighting effect, I know some people when they were starting to do it were doing it where they would color this area back here gray, either before or after. Get down, buddy. I don't need you jumping on that. Before they did it, and then they would color it like normal, and sometimes they would get all blotchy and kind of funny because they wouldn't let it dry all the way, or it just, the markers they were using weren't the best. There were many reasons for it. Personally, what I do, and you can see how you can see where the light begins and the light ends, is because I did it where I took one or two shades lighter than the colors that I used in the dark area. For example, these are the old codes for the Hulu bees, but this was like E460, and then this was E450, and it was the lighter of the two. Or like this one was E130, and then for the light, the parts that are in the light, was E080, stuff like that. So that's how I was able to do the lighting effect. Plus, I noticed some people that do the lighting effect, sometimes they kind of get the lighting effect off. What I mean by that is sometimes they'll have it just coming straight down, or they'll just have it come off at a weird angle. I personally have done 3D art for over 10 years on a program called Daz Studio, and that's where I learned my lighting, because I had to input lighting into my art and my comic books in order to get that 3D graphic effect. So I always had to place my own lighting using their program in the program itself, and it was very confusing at first, but that made me study how light falls more and more, like sunlight or light from lighting fixture, or the light from the oven when you're baking cookies, stuff like that. What happens when you close the oven door? How does the lighting come out of the window, or how does it, when you open the oven, how does it fall? Stuff like that, just so I knew more of what to do when I was doing the 3D art. So like, for example, this little guy here, he would come off this way. Now a TV's a little bit different. Let's say this cat litter box is a TV. The lighting would actually come out from the top and the bottom, so anything in this area would be lit up, if that makes sense. I don't have a book on me that has a TV. Did this one? Yeah, like if I did it with this one, for example, this one's Cozy Japan from Jade Summer. Like if I did this and they were sitting in a dark room, the light would come out this way from the bottom and then this way from the top. It wouldn't be just a straight triangle like I've seen a lot of people doing. It's kind of hard to say because I don't have my tripod. I meant to grab it and that way I could have two hands, but anyway. So back to the flip through. I don't know which book I'm going to color next. I've been playing a lot of video games because I bought this and I didn't buy this. My husband bought this at the end of February as a belated anniversary gift. And we ended up getting it, I think it was like on the 26th of February. And I started coloring it. And I think every time I sat down to color it over the last month, I would finish like between 4 and 6 pages. Because I would color for like 6 to 12 hours. Because on his days off, he was playing video games, and I was sitting here watching him and helping him on the video game. And then his days he was at work, I was playing the video game, so I knew more what to tell him when he was playing. So anyway, again, with this light, it would come down. And sometimes some pages I would use pencil lightly to trace out where the light's going to fall. Sometimes I just do it freehand. Like this one was freehand. I just had to work really quick so I didn't get streaks. But I have to do that with every picture. This one here, I kind of did the glow effect. I ended up coloring the dark first. And then I quickly took some of my lighter colors that I had and I quickly went over it so it ate away some of the dark color and ended up making that effect. It's almost like glow-in-the-dark catnip. And then to get the dirt effect, I had a marker that was running dry, so once I got done coloring these in real quick, I went over it with the almost dry marker. Here comes another lighting effect with the little flashlight. Again, it goes up. You can see where it goes up there. Again, this was like I want to say 450, and then the lighter color is 350, and then 340 for the R on that one. Again, those are the old codes. This one, for example, was R8 on the old code, and then R2 on the newer code. That one, it was either R8 or R180. It was one of those. It was a while back I colored it, but they were pretty close. And to get the laser effect, I just traced very lightly along the edge of the black line with the darker color on both sides, and then colored down the center with the lighter color. And I did it while it was wet. That way it wouldn't get all streaky. I almost did a lighting effect on this one, but it would have been a little bit too much. So he's just sitting in a lit up room. Excuse me. I did the grayscale effect on this one using the different shades of gray from the Honolulu bee markers, like some of the the pinkish reds and the yellowish red, or yellowish grays, green grays, blue grays, stuff like that. Just because this one, if you look on the back of all these, they have a name. Like this one's Bonnie and Clyde. So I just felt like doing it like that. That one. Not Stolen. I thought that one was cute too. Again, you can kind of see the flashlight effect there. And I also, this time I put a little bit of a yellow tinge to it instead of just plain white. This one's got a bunch of glow effect on it. I do have a video I just did, I think it was about a month ago, on how I did the glow effect. Again, here's a bigger picture for the lasers. Oh, I did forget one. I forgot that one. I'll have to finish it this weekend while my husband's playing video games. But that's pretty much it. I thought I had them all. I guess I did forget one, but that's okay. Still a flip through nonetheless. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here and get back to playing my game. I've been playing Fire Emblem Engage. You can kind of see some of my characters in it here. I don't know if it's hard to tell or not. But anyway, take care everybody. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can take a break from playing video games and get some more coloring videos done. It's just I've been so addicted to playing these games. Because like say my husband's been playing on his days off and I've been playing on the days he works. So that way we can converse and share what we've been doing and try to figure out how we can make the games funner and easier so we know what we're doing. I think I reset this game playing it like 3 times just because there was new stuff I would figure out that I could do better. So anyway, if you're not familiar with Engage, you can either be the male or the female divine dragon. You wake up from 100-year sleep to fight a war that's going on, and all the kingdoms have these emblem rings that you gotta collect and hang on to, and it's crazy. But I'll see if I can find the trailer and link it in the description of this video if anybody's interested. So take care everybody. Again, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!